How to create and run batch posting jobs in Nakisa Lease Accounting Suite. Hi, I'm Amina. I'm an accountant responsible for operational postings. Today, I need to run a batch posting job to post all my entries for January 2025. After logging into NLA, I click on the main menu button. Then I navigate to the Batch Management menu item, where I can view all available batch jobs in NLA. To run a batch job, a profile is required. Please see the How to Create a Profile video for more details. Today I need to run a mass posting job, so I expand its menu item and click on Jobs. This opens the mass posting page in a new NLA tab. To start a new mass posting job, I click the plus button, which opens the job inputs screen. I begin by selecting the posting transaction type, in this case, post. Next, I choose the journal types to include. The Select All option quickly ensures all journal types are covered. Then I set the posting status, which tells the job to pick up journals with open and/or failed statuses. Here I select Open. Next, I choose the method to determine the date from which postings should be considered. The value entered will be compared to each transaction's journal date to decide if it should be included. I select User Defined, which lets me enter specific dates. Since I want to post January 2025 entries, I enter January 1st. Then I enter January 31st in the user-defined to-date field. These inputs ensure the system includes all journal types that are in an open status, which have a journal date between January 1st and January 31st, 2025. Next, I choose how to set the posting and document dates. One option is Schedule Period Dates, which uses period dates from the financial schedules for each journal. In this case, I select User Defined to enter dates for both the posting date and document date, which will be applied to all journals in the job. I then select a profile, which defines the system objects under which postings are made. Each profile has a name and inputs. Expanding the inputs shows the details. Here I'll use the profile for company code 1000. Finally, I review the additional filters. Here I choose to skip posting any journal with an open draft in the activation group. I can also refine postings by migration status, which I set to All, and use the object list to target specific system objects. For example, having chosen to filter by master agreements, I can search and select manually or copy and paste IDs directly from sources such as Excel. No data manipulation needed. Once I've reviewed my inputs, I click Submit to run the job. Job tasks are created and enter a queued status, where they wait for available processing capacity. When the job is complete, I can view additional details in the Posting Task panel. The eye icon in the Posting Jobs panel lets me review job information afterwards. This opens a dialog showing all the inputs used to run the job. The copy icon allows me to quickly reuse these job inputs. Clicking it opens a pre-populated job dialog with the same inputs as the original job. I can adjust them as needed before starting a new job. Batch jobs often have a significant impact, and mistakes are easy to make during routine tasks. To reduce risks, a mandatory warning appears when an impact threshold is reached, prompting users to double-check their inputs before proceeding. My initial job completed successfully, but that's not always the case. In the Posting Jobs panel, statuses are color-coded. A red exclamation mark indicates the job is complete but may warrant a review. In the Posting Tasks panel, statuses are also color-coded. For example, this second task, although finished, as indicated by the status, is amber, meaning not all counts are in done status. When failures occur, a report is generated. It can be downloaded in Excel using the download icon or viewed directly in-app using the document icon. Clicking it opens the task report, showing the reasons for all posting failures along with other pertinent information. And that's it. You've seen how simple it is to create and run a batch posting job in Nakisa Lease Accounting. Thanks for watching.